I look like Velma.
What's up, people? This is Babu
and Velma. Jinkies.
We are already out to a great start.
I can't even see through these things.
Alright, move the cameras up there.
I know that. I can't see through these glasses.
Oh, you got glasses and contacts.
I took your glasses. These weren't even mine. I took your glasses. I thought they looked cool.
They do.
And I don't know what your eyesight is, but this looks like 21,000. Like this.
No, they're reading glasses. They're only for reading.
Ooh.
They're not real glasses. They're not real prescription.
That's why.
But welcome to the new introduction of Babu.
Babu speaks and Babu serves.
This is Babu Speaks, and we're here to bring you
joy
cheers and joy
and
good
and
fun,
laughs and smiles.
happy
and
topics. Today's topic
relatable.
is, and it was a last minute change because the boss said, I want to do something fun.
Today's
so we
topic
changed it
is
to Does
Size Matter?
Matter. And yeah, does it? Who knows? We have a man's perspective and a female's perspective.
It does when it comes to shoes because if you have Ronald McDonald toes, you have to spend extra money and blow your work check on a size 2000 if you have those big ass fucking, you know what I'm saying? Bigger the shoe, the more fabric, the more money. So yes, shoe size matters.
Shoe size matters. Does height matter? Yeah, like while y'all going around the bush. We're coming to you. Don't worry, freaks. We're coming. We smile together.
Yes.
Does tall matter?
Tall does matter because it's easier for you, unlike me. I'm like dwarf size. Not actually.
No, I mean like
4'10" and under is dwarf. But yes,
really
yes, height matters. Yes, it does. Because if you have it easier to reach shit, I can't reach. I have to turn into Harambe and climb the fucking wall.
So you want a tall man so that he can reach things for you.
Look at my broken finger.
She's throwing gang signs from the hospital. No, this is West Coast Hospital, baby.
I went to wipe down the machine at the gym today, and I was like struggling to get the paper towel. I was like,
why
this.
You didn't use your good hand?
I didn't think that far yet.
Oh.
This was before I thought that far.
Okay. So how did it work out with the...
I couldn't bend, and I'm like poking the fucking...
With the splint.
Yeah, I was like, get out of there. Get out of the fucking hole. Wait.
So like you should have just did like the Chinese chopsticks with your fingers and just...
And chopstick that paper towel to
wipe
down the machine.
The splint don't bend, so like this finger... Like the Vulcan chop.
That was like... And when I tried to get my coffee too. My coffee comes. I went to grab for the cup and I was like,
"You're going to conversate with the splint all day. Like, I'm gonna just sit here and force this splint to do something."
Coffee? Oh shit! I can't.
But you still got like 3 other fingers. Like you just giving everybody the finger while you're sipping your coffee. Like, hey, buddy, hey.
I look like I'm having a damn seizure. Like reaching for my cup. Like
everybody out.
Thanks for the coffee.
Well, that's actually this one. But
struggling to get it back into the cup holder.
Thumbs up looks totally different nowadays. Hey,
which middle finger is this? Is that French?
No,
I think this one's
Haitian.
What? I thought this one was French. Fourth finger for fucking
Where do you
French.
think the middle finger came from? French.
Are you sure about that?
I think maybe from the Malaysian Islands.
Okay.
All right, so
back to topic.
Does size matter? And yes, it was what you were thinking. Does size matter?
Yes. No,
it
doesn't. Wait. What
or
size?
is it the motion and the action?
What are we talking? What size are we talking? Are we talking the pepperoni pizza? Or are we talking the dirty sauce?
No, we're talking about the whole sausage before they made pepperoni. It's like just the whole sausage.
Sausage in the bun.
That's sausage. So for y'all out there that don't know, the average size of a man, and this is in the books, is 8.
That's a lie.
Hmm?
Is that 2025?
Because
you know they come up with shots like
stuff.
they literally
Actually,
have vaccines and all types of cures for everything now.
Size.
If a motherfucker wants a big ding dong low, they can get. Hey, let me get that pumping penis shot. Like
this was
let
in
me get that shot.
This was in the early 2000s until I would say at least 2022. The average size was between. I
thought it was $5.
It was actually
$5 football.
It was
5.
Honestly,
inches.
it's like 5.5 to 6.5. Reasonably speaking, I don't know.
Are you sure that 8 is the average?
We can look it up.
Because that's hard to come by.
That'd be so fun. All right, let's ask Bixby. Bixby, hey Bixby. What is the average size of a male penis?
But he's biased because he's big.
Between 5.1 and 5.
What I told you, 5.5.
5.5 inches, y'all. Can you take all 5 or no?
So, and I've seen documentaries that a woman, and you know, every female is different.
Yeah.
But this is on HBO when they had like real sex. That was a documentary that was very
some
popular.
don't like dicks at all. Some like
Showtime actually had a documentary about sex, and
that's why they
apparently
call it the cat lady.
2 inches can get a woman off. I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something.
So apparently it is the size.
Open up the notes app.
The notes app.
Yes, they need to take notes.
Yes, take notes.
Take notes. If you didn't know,
Nice.
size doesn't matter. Boom. Just like that, size does not matter.
Size
because it's the
only
motion.
Spoken by someone that does not have size.
And women, it's a fact. Women are more sexually aroused and they orgasm more from outer stimulation than penetration. We orgasm more like off of the outside pleasure, like the.
But is that from
the big
just
C, like
is that in the case of smaller, average, or below average?
It doesn't matter the size because it's not about the penetration. I mean, some women, yeah, but I mean,
it's gotta help though, right?
It kind of depends on the woman, but I feel like the majority, the mass women, like most of them, they get off from outer stimulation, like the clit. We gotta put an 18 plus on this. This is like grown up.
Oh, it's always 18 plus because we
okay,
never know what the fuck we're gonna say.
This is grown up talk
Just
right
grown
now.
up, so stop skipping around the bush.
Okay,
just come on, give it to the crawl.
The CLIT.
Clit?
Yes.
But
the
at the end of the day,
we orgasm off the clit. At least me.
Well, obviously.
Off the outside more
but if the motion in the ocean is correct, shouldn't you still orgasm?
Yes. Yes.
And
yes to both questions.
Well, obviously the clit, and I'm not disagreeing with at all, but the clit,
yeah,
it should always be serviced first.
Yeah, because then in most cases you won't even need lube.
Because there is a G spot inside in the roof that is also, it's like the back door.
We have a few G spots. Yeah, we have a few. Like everybody has a few, but
not everybody knows about
them. No.
But yeah, like I point out some of those G spots for the ones that don't know. Yeah, maybe something that I don't know. Who knows? I mean, like, hey, this is an educational series.
This is the dirty channel.
It's dirty, but it's clean because we ain't. Yeah, it's dirty, but it's clean.
No, it's dirty. It's just dirty.
It's just dirty.
It's just dirty.
But it's not good dirty.
18 plus only
it's
on
like
this channel.
Christina Aguilera dirty. Dirty.
And don't lie about your age now when you sign up for the channel.
Don't lie.
Don't lie, because your mom's probably gonna come sneak up on you in your room and catch you.
Because so I know one erogenous zone, which is
the clit, obviously.
Well, that's I wouldn't even go in there first because that's obviously behind the hood, and a lot of people don't know how to pull that hood back and get to that engine. Actually, that's more like the starter. That's the starter of the engine. So, like, if you go in about
if you
2
can't
inches,
jump start it.
You go in about 2
It's
inches
broken.
and go
The
up.
jump start don't work.
You'll feel a little soft little pouch. Boom, right there, buddy. There's the target. Boop, 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 boop. And if a female who knows how to squirt, if you know
Don't
what
look
you're
at
doing,
me.
if you know what you're doing, buddy, if you pump that like a Reebok pump, old school type shit, you can literally, and I've literally witnessed this. I've only had 4 in my entire life. Squirters, that is. And no, it's not pee. For all you weird motherfuckers. It's not. There's not that much pee in the world. It is not. To flood a whole
It's
bed.
different.
No. And yeah. Anyway. And each one was different.
No, wait, I'm like, it can have, there's possibility, it can have feet
It's
in it.
coming out the same.
It,
Yes.
yeah.
But
It's not supposed to be like straight up yellow. Like, ew. Like, it's not supposed to be straight. There might be a little bit of pee like in it, but it's not like that. It's not straight up.
It's a genital body part. Like
The glorious.
the man literally has urine and cum out the same hole. Nobody says he's weird. I mean, at the end of the day, like if he came and it was yellow,
it is like we're built how we're built. Our
wasn't
bodies are how they are. And what are you supposed to do about it?
Shit.
Yeah,
So
run
look,
shit.
But the one experience, 2 fingers in, and I literally, I'm so systematic. I just pumped it like a Reebok pump, like when back in the day, you just get that
like
little,
a lotion pump about.
and you pump that, and when it fills up and it feels firm, and then you take it.
What are you trying to set off a grenade?
No, that was like a super soaker, just went everywhere. Now there are some that can do it on demand, on call, at will, if you
know how to control it. Yes, that is true.
Literally, like,
that is true.
The man
don't look at me.
Doesn't even get a chance to really do anything. Like the girl literally like, hey, watch this.
DJ Squirt.
Like,
it's DJ Squirt.
Right? Scratching up in here.
Guitar
and literally like it's however
damn.
And I don't know, like I don't, because I'm not a female, so I don't know. But when a woman gets to that point,
so you can ask me any question.
It's because,
and I will answer truthfully.
So, like, when a woman DJs like that, is it the man that brought her to that point, or is it just her just wanting to do it on her own?
It could be either, but whichever way it went, that means that she's horny and she's ready.
And at a peak.
Yeah, that means she's at a peak.
At a peak. So that's a good look.
I don't know
folks,
how other women are,
fellas,
but for me,
ladies.
I'm like, for me, it's because I'm so turned on I can't hold it anymore.
So you're a squirter. You actually have to acknowledge that because you're speaking like a squirter. So I'm just trying to figure out.
Yes, and then I explode. I shoot.
From the horse's mouth.
Why did it sound like that?
I don't know.
It said, are you okay? Like, CPR.
So
I don't think you're okay.
Alright, so like I've never actually had a show or really had a full conversation. I've never asked this question to a squirt. How long have you been able to do it, and what was the experience like when you first realized?
Well, that shit feels good.
Well, obviously, that is like part of like the ultimate orgasm, right?
Yes, that's like the peak that you can get.
So
like,
was it
like
alone, or was it
for
with
me?
Someone, or like,
for me, when I feel like I'm about to squirt, it's when a man is hitting my cervix.
So size doesn't matter. If you got 2 inches, you can't even reach the cervix, buddy. Sorry.
If I feel like that constant motion, like hitting the same exact spot, the spot that it needs to hit in my stomach, I'm like, whoo, okay.
Ooh.
I tell him,
hello,
it's ready.
Hey, watch out, buddy. Hope you got your scuba gear.
And like you can literally feel it slowly building up, but then it feels like almost like you said, like a pouch. Not really a pouch, but it almost feels like a pouch. Like a big full sack. It's like it's like ready to just flow out. You're like, you rub it.
So when
like,
your first
like
experience of actually squirting, was it with someone? Was it masturbation? How did you discover that you
because
were
I didn't know that I could do it until I was like masturbating one day. I guess.
So you discovered it on your own by yourself.
I discovered it on my own, yeah.
Now,
Before
the first time you
person.
actually did it with a person, how did they react? Were they mature enough to know, like?
Oh, they loved it.
Okay. So
Their jaw was like on the floor. They were like,
holy shit.
what did I just witness? Oh God.
That
Oh
part.
God, in like a good way. Like I just went to heaven. Like shit. Yeah.
So,
No,
like,
they loved it. They were like in love with me, and they were like slipping letters under my door afterwards when I ghosted them. They were like showing up and like sticking little sticky notes under my door, and
kind of like in the
like,
tree in the
call
daytime with a
me,
flashlight looking
call
for
me.
you. Where you at?
Yeah, they were like, call me.
So, like, now I remember, and I was 16. And there was this girl that I liked, whatever, and we was talking the talk and all that good shit. And I literally made it to the house one night and went over and was supposed to do it and, get it in, whatever. And literally I pulled it out and she told me to get the fuck out of the house. She said, what are you about to do with that?
No.
And I said, I thought we was going, She said, no, with that is, you gotta get that monster out of here. I was 16. It was like, So yeah.
Get that shit
Sometimes size matters too much. So like, I'm trying to think of how to ask the question.
What question? What you got? Throw it at me.
Because obviously,
Throw that thing.
size matters. Okay. But if you were with someone who was average or below.
I have been.
And, well, did that hurt the relationship? Did it hurt the relationship?
No, not at all.
You didn't judge it for
change. No, it didn't change the way that I felt about them and the connection and the chemistry that I had. It didn't change how I felt. It was just the only thing I would say would really change my perspective on that is when, like, sex would be withheld. Because I want the connection. I want sex. Size didn't matter to me if I really loved the person.
And I've never.
It was just the way that I felt, like in their arms and like being intimate with them at all. There was still that great connection, but I think that
I don't know too many men that would withhold it. But so you're saying that
I've
you were
been with men that I was very into, and they withheld it. That's what makes the connection different. When you make me feel like I'm not desirable, and we don't get to do it. And I want to do it. Like, it makes me feel like you don't like me and you're not attracted to me. So I think that was really the main
Now,
thing.
was it?
Not so much like the size,
and that's a good point, because sometimes,
still there.
I mean, I rarely ever tell a woman no. But if I were to tell her, it would be for a damn good reason. As if, like, maybe I just got off an 18-hour day, or like literally just totally fucking exhausted. Can we do it anymore? Like, was it under those? Was it just not explained, or was it? It was more like just. It was
no, because
like
I've never been the type to pressure anybody. Like, I get more turned on when you come to me. Like, when you're ready and you're really like, okay, I really like. I'm ready. I want this. Like, I want this. That turns me on more. You know what I mean? I let people come to me. I don't push them. I don't pressure them. None of that shit. So, I think.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Makes sense. But now, like,
withholding what you said, not really like, oh, I'm exhausted. I worked all day. Yeah,
but without
like that's
rhyme or
right.
reason, then it's like, why are you?
But then when
it
turns, but when that becomes the excuse, when it turns into a week versus months, months without you touching me, like, I feel like shit. I feel like shit about myself. I think that you don't like me. You're not attracted. You're probably lusting over everybody else and jerking off and shit. Like, you are probably not even attracted to me anymore. Because who the fuck doesn't get horny for like weeks? Unless they're like in some kind of severe depression and really going through life, you know? Like, there's not a lot of reasons that cause that. So it makes me feel like you don't want me.
And at the end of the day, I'm riding with you on that one. I'm on that train because
and I'm very passionate.
If you're turning down
I love
a
to be
very
intimate and
attractive
close
woman,
with
a
someone
very
I
beautiful
love.
character like her, like someone who is treating you right and they're doing right by you, and you are constantly denying them. For
And it's
for
like,
my
why?
assumption, and I can
It
only
makes me feel
assume
like you think I'm ugly.
because I can't read everybody's mind. I don't know
Mhm.
everybody's situation, but my only assumption is that somebody else has your mind,
Your attention. That's exactly what it is.
and even if you didn't step out, you are still denying what is right there in front of you, available to
and
you,
that's
and
a
then
big
once
problem in our generation now. The social media bullshit.
oh my God,
People are constantly like, "Oh, let me go over here. Let me look." You have somebody right in front of your face who wants to be intimate with you, who loves the fuck out of you. They want to be all over you every single day, and you're throwing it away for someone you don't even know.
and you don't know what's gonna come.
And then that's exactly why when you're like,
that.
I've had enough. Like, I've had enough of this bullshit. I'm out of here. And then they want to act all depressed and shit. Like, no, you tossed me to the sideline. You put me up on the fucking shelf while you did whatever you wanted to do. And now you want to be sad because I went bye-byes.
That part. Because at the end of the day, when you know your worth, you don't put up with as much as the norm. Because
people don't know what they have until it's gone.
Oh, they know.
And
they
almost
know. They just
they
didn't
know, but they think
they
think that as many times, especially if you've forgiven them a million times, they think that you're never going to actually seriously leave and tell them to kick rocks. They think they're always going to have their cake and eat it too. They're always going to have you at any access, any time of the day when they want it.
That part. And
that's exactly why you need to know your worth and leave. Like I said in the other episode, I believe in second chances. I don't believe in 100 chances though.
That part.
Then that's just who you are, and you're taking advantage of me. And then when I leave, you want to act all depressed and shit.
Or
like you didn't cause
like
that.
Controlling to an extent where it's like, well, you just had them on the shelf, and now you can't.
Yeah, put somebody up on the shelf, and then you're mad because they didn't want to wait forever. They didn't want to wait forever to be wanted.
Because now,
what type of logic?
That is not really logical whatsoever. So we got the size part. I noticed that in today's time, where we are, there's not a lot of planning. You know, like, okay, so like when you build a house, you know, you got your blueprints, you got which contractors are going to come in and do what, and then, you know, you got your color schemes, and you really plan that shit out. But when it comes to making love or sex or fucking or whatever, however you want to consider it, there's not a lot of like, well, what do you like? This or what turns you on and what don't turn you on. Sometimes we just kind of like we just jump in that like pot and just kind of like, you know, like have you ever prepared a meal and you just kind of like just ad libbing and you just kind of like mixing shit together, it's like hope it comes out. That's kind of like how sex is today.
I think a lot of people in relationships too, another reason why they kind of like push their partner away is because I'm not saying all men, but it is more of a man thing than a woman thing at the end of the day. But a lot of people, we'll just say people because I don't want to like stereotype them, but a lot of people like only think about themselves in the bedroom. They do what they want, what gets them off, what pleases them, and they're not thinking about their person that they're with. Like they're not thinking about the other person.
And there's definitely a bright light when you have two people.
That might be good intimacy for you, and it's hot garbage for your partner.
Because if you
and they're not enjoying it, they don't like it at all because you're not thinking about what they want or what they like.
Right. But if you are a person that literally is a selfless person and you consider, because I'm such a gentleman, I'm going to bust in that regardless. It is not even an if, it's a when. And it depends on the person that I'm with when that actually happens. And if I have strong feelings for that person, I'm not even worried, because I'm not even concerned at that point about busting in that. I'm literally just making sure that she gets everything that
I get
she
more
needs
turned on
because
when my person I'm with shows how turned on they are, like noises and visuals. Like if I hear you like telling me that I'm doing a good job, or you're being very vocal and stuff like that, very interactive, I'm like, yeah, that makes me more turned on. I feel good about myself knowing you're feeling good and I'm doing a good job with
I
you.
mean, obviously, because you're here on the clock and here you're working, it's like,
You have to like be
does this
interactive,
matter
like,
to him? Like,
yeah,
what's going
that
on?
makes me feel good about myself.
But in
I
the
feel like I
same,
did my
I
job.
think, well, me as a man, I think the same. I'm not always a vocal person unless I need to be. I mean, I'm kind of more like whatever I need to be, I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
But you're not like like completely silent, like
no,
mummy, like
no. I mean, if I'm completely silent, trust and believe, I'm
breathing
literally just performing a job at this point. It is not even pleasure. It's like I'm gonna do it.
Now you feel like
still.
yeah,
like you know
have
what I'm saying?
to do a
Like,
good job. You have to show out.
because I'm a very passionate, very emotional person. When I am in that realm,
I am too. And, well, you're a Cancer, and I'm a Pisces.
that part.
And we're
Like,
both literally like the top water signs are like the top signs for passionate lovers.
That part.
We're
We ain't
like
forgot about
very
your
intimate,
Scorpios.
very touchy, passionate. Like we love affection.
Too, but like at the end of the day, like
I feel like
definitely
I'm
have that
very
passion.
passionate.
It is what it is on the passion part. But so let's say, because like we're in the sexual realm right now. Should all right, so like unless you're like a professional dom, you're not gonna come in somebody's house and you're chilling and you get the Netflix and chill, and then you get to that point and it's like, you know, like here's a contract, bitch.
And you're
like,
trying to be one of the motherfuckers
here's
that
your
slowly,
contract.
hey, can you pass me the pillow? Reaches over,
right? Like,
don't be one of those.
I need some popcorn. Oh, there's a kernel.
No, I dropped a piece over here. Can I get that?
So like,
that's more than a popcorn.
so the average person. That's a whole stalk.
Go ahead.
The average person doesn't know what a safe word is, right?
What's a safe word?
That part. See what I'm saying? If you're not a dom, if you're not like into the S&M type stuff, you don't even. What do you need a safe word for? Like I thought I was safe word. I came in
those. Okay.
A safe word in most situations is like, let's say you want to try the back door. And,
no, means no.
If you don't know what the back door is, get off my show. You don't know. Yeah. You don't need to be here anyway. But let's say you're knocking on the back door and you like, and you go too far. You go too far. Like like pineapple, motherfucker. Back that truck up. Back it up. A safe word is a word like, oh, I can't take that, or that's too much. The average person does not have that type of training. So like.
Yeah, I don't think they have been trained.
No, not at all. Like pineapple. I hear it in movies a lot. That's why I'm saying pineapple.
Hey, what's that?
But at the end of the day, like if you are like, communication is basically what I'm getting at. Mm-hmm. So like if there's something going on.
Well, that's what I said prior.
Don't be. This is for the newbies.
That's
and
what takes
for the non-confrontational.
Everybody communicating what they like, what they're trying to do.
Right, but there's some people that are non-confrontational and they'll just, I like when I went upset. I'm like, and they'll just be quiet. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that, guy.
But the sex is going to be way better if you just communicate what you like.
Yeah. I mean,
just
honestly, you could watch this podcast and then you could be like, you could be like, I learned this from the Babu Show. Hey, look, how big are you? How long can you last? Like, and if you go too far, will you listen to me when I say no? Stop, back that up. Like, you can learn some little tips to communicate. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
This is informative stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and
like,
I would say, I like what you said.
Like
when a person's with you, you like them to be vocal, so that it is more.
When
like
a man moans in my ear,
it's an audible.
I instantly orgasm.
It's an wow. Okay.
Like,
there you go.
I love that shit.
It's an audible GPS.
Wait, why does it zoom in so much?
Because
You
you
see
put
how
your
close?
hand up. No, I zoomed it in.
I put my hand
No,
up.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Which
Because if you
one?
turn AI on, you're gonna make it go off. This is hand motion.
Okay.
Like if you wanted to go back out, we can make
Oh,
it go.
that's cool. Yeah, I was like, why is it so close?
But because just so that we wouldn't look so far, and then like maybe I can make it go.
What?
I don't know. You can make it. Oh my god, you did it again.
My broken finger. It did
Like
it
we
again.
went close up because it looks so far away. When we
What?
go
Fuck
back.
it. It doesn't
But-
want to zoom in on my pudge.
No,
You're a
it's fine.
hater.
Oh, I'm sorry. Back up.
Pudge
Boss
matters
has
too.
spoken. Is that better?
Yeah.
You like that? You want to know AI?
You look like Dumbledore with this. Where's your stick? You.
So look, we want to make
Taboo
sure
channel.
that you get something informative out of this.
Yeah.
If you really care about something, I'm gonna tell you this. And this is real shit. Ladies, make them wait 90 days.
Facts.
90 days.
Men like the chase. Men
Real
like
men.
the chase.
Real men, real gentlemen. Hoes,
They
They
don't
gon-
like
they gon-
when you
you
come
gonna
off
weed
too
out.
desperate. I swear
you
to
tell me
you.
if I'm right or wrong. If you make him wait 90 days, but at the end of the day, all right, so let me say this.
Yeah.
If you make him wait, let's just say 90 days. Steve Harvey's kind of on to something. If you make him wait
Steve
90
Harvey.
days, you're going to weed out half of the predatory
Bad Boo
hoes.
Harvey.
Huh?
Bad Boo Harvey.
You're going to weed out 90% of the predatory
Yes.
hoes. A real man
If they
is
get
not going to
pissed
give you an
off,
attitude because you're making them wait.
ladies.
A real man,
Alright.
let me get this out.
All right.
A real man is not going to give you an attitude if you make him wait. A real man is going to date you,
He's
not
gonna be
your
more
coochie.
impressed.
You feel me? He's going to take you to dinner. He's going to take you to movies. He's going to try to spend time. He's going to talk to you. At the end of the day, if you like him, you're going to reciprocate that energy.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to happen in those 90 days is just a tentative type timeline. You could wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're grown. You can do what you want. You fuck him on the first date. That's on you. But if he literally switches on you after the third week because he's tired of, I don't know. Like
I
don't
have a
know.
3-date rule.
But at the end of the day,
At least 3
at the end
days
of the day,
before you put
if
the
he
pussy
literally
in.
is a real gentleman, a real man, somebody that really wants to get to know you, he's going to allow whatever timeline you say and be patient and literally court
If
the
he
fuck out you.
really wants
He's
you
going to
that
give you
bad,
flowers. He's going to give you gifts. He's
He
going
will
to take
wait.
you to dinner. At the end of the day, you should be taking him to dinner too. But, you know, that is neither here nor there. I literally
but
look,
this is why I say bring your own money to dates.
because
because
if he
if they
asks money
switch
on
up
you,
on
that
And they
part.
don't like that you said, nope, not today. Sorry, I'm waiting. And they get pissed off, try to stick you with the tab. Always have your own money at the end of the day. I mean, obviously,
King Baker
you
said
probably,
very much so. That
you
part.
probably-
Yeah. Facts.
you'll block the dude, right?
Mhm.
You'll block him immediately. Like, if a dude tries that trick on me, sticks me with the tab, like, you're blocked. But
I mean,
he will want to wait. If he really likes you, he'll be okay with that.
in the past, I had when I had my ex-wife. This was over 10 years ago. We dated for 9 months. She was a virgin. I never pressed her, never pushed her, none of that. At the end of the day, at 9 months, we got married, honeymoon. That's when it happened.
Mm.
Didn't last for 4 years. So, like, it's not to say just because you wait, it doesn't mean that the marriage or the relationship or whatever's
But
going to
it's
last
still
forever.
better. It gives you a better
But
idea.
you get to weed out dudes that are just trying to fuck.
Facts.
Dudes that are just trying to be flossy and trying to get you,
And know
bait
your
you
worth.
in.
Like, people are going to disagree,
When
but,
you,
like, don't
because,
be
and
cheap.
then another thing,
Know
you
your
can tell me
worth.
if I'm right or wrong.
You'll be okay
When
with
you
that.
make him wait and not make it about sex,
Yeah.
you let yourself know one of two things. One, if he's really into you,
Mhm.
or if he's really about some bullshit.
I've had men who complained about taking me to a McDonald's drive-thru to get me nuggets. That showed they really did not like me. But then I've had men who helped me buy my new car and put money into, like, something I really needed, and they knew that I was struggling. I needed that, and it costed way more. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying there's a price on, like, but you
For
will
sure,
see
for sure.
a man that really likes you will, like, put an effort and try to put his best foot forward without bitching about it.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about money. Like, And I know that's not what you were saying.
Yeah.
Because
but the
a rich man, what is it to
general
him to buy and shower a
effort
woman
behind
with
his
gifts? That's just
feelings.
basically, that's how he.
I was like, am I going crazy? There was some like Beethoven piano that just started. I was like, wait, Beethoven passed away. I don't see him. Where is he? Like, where's Beethoven? You can find him from a mile away. He has
At the end of the day, it's not about money, because a rich man will literally use his money. That's his power. Just like a gorgeous woman uses her prettiness as her power. For him to spend money don't mean nothing. At the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
I always
effort though. Like,
I always tell women, because in the strip club, like they're like,
Even
I want a man with money, I want this, I want that. I said, but what are you gonna give him? Because at the end of the day, pussy ain't it. That's not the only thing that's gonna give a rich man. Like you have to be
Why do you think
so
guys
valuable.
can have sex with 100 fucking people, but they're still posting, tweeting, throwing subliminals at you? They're still thinking about you 10 years later, because you're the one they actually love, and they compartmentalize that.
Tell me if you can get with this. A rich man is going to meet you and keep you where you're at. So if you come at him with the eyes wide and you know he's got bread and you literally throwing yourself, he's going to keep you right there. But then if you got somebody that literally demands this, and it's almost like, it's kind of similar, because a pretty girl, and I hate when guys do this, but it seems to work to a degree. I've never done it and will never do it, but they literally have to keep them down so that they question themselves.
Yes.
You feel me? Oh, let me get this up. But most men are such assholes and narcissists when they do that the girl tends to lose herself almost completely while he enjoys this little trinket or trophy that he literally has the strings to puppet master. Now reverse that. A rich man who literally, we're talking about hundreds of thousands, six figures, or millionaire or higher, literally his power isn't necessarily his looks, because you got a lot of rich motherfuckers that literally don't look worth a fuck, right? And some that do, whatever. At the end of the day, people in their circle make them feel like the shit. They're given the proverbial blowjob on a regular basis. They got yes men, they got yes women, they got everybody that's on their dick because of their money.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they make a lifetime of that shit. So like when he meets a female,
I've had customers.
Just get this one, because I'm bringing the two collabs together. So when the man finds a girl that he knows for a fact is literally eyeing him and desiring and drooling because she knows he's got money, that's not attractive to him. Because the one that literally makes him feel like his money ain't shit is the one he's going to chase even harder. But at the end of the day, that is on both sides of the spectrum. Me, myself personally, whether I got money or not, I'm not about shit, no.
Well, I think that's why, I work sales, and I also notice, I feel, we'll call it sales, but I notice a lot of people are more compelled to come to you, and spend money when you make them feel like they're a normal person. You're not like every time I interact with customers in sales, but I always tell them right off the bat, I'm not the type that's gonna pounce on you and be like, gimme. I'm like, it's your choice at the end of the day. You are the customer. You're the person here spending money, and it's your choice at the end of the day. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Great. Have a nice night. And I go about my time. I don't sit there and push and make people uncomfortable. They feel comfortable. They're more compelled to spend money. And I feel like rich guys are like that too. I've been around plenty of rich guys. In my line of work, I've been around a lot of people with money, and they're more compelled to me because I come off more normal and natural, and they're so used to people being so pushy about getting money. They don't like that pushy aggression. They're more drawn to me because I have a very natural approach, and I treat them just like any other normal person who didn't have money. I just talk to them normal. I'm like, hey, how, if you'd like to spend some money, great. If you don't, I don't push it. I just hope you're having a great time, XYZ. Boom. I just made a sale because they felt comfortable. They didn't feel like weirded out. They didn't feel pushed. They didn't feel like people were pouncing on them. Like rich people
But
don't like that shit.
I think
They're so used to it. They don't
and
like
I can always
that.
say this
And they can tell.
because I know you, but like you have what we call star quality already. So like when you're in there, you're not like the average dancer. You know, you have albums, you have streams.
No,
so
I feel like I just feel like we call it hustle.
Let me finish because
I have something to hustle for, so my hustle's going to be different.
Misunderstood. But I'm saying your character also is very innocent and pure, like, and very like it has like a soft loveliness to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you learn how to navigate because those are murky waters with sharks and predators and everything else. At the end of the day, though, you know your worth, you know your value, and you have strength when you go into that place. Because I watched you for 4 years plus, and you
I've come a long way.
Yes, you have.
I used to be way more shy.
Yes, you have. And I've always been the coach. I'm the house brother unofficially because the bastards won't pay me for it. But like your girls are really doing better when I talk to them and I motivate them. Because I could give a fuck about you dudes that coming in. Not saying nothing against the dudes, but at the end of the day, I am the protector of the girls because who else is going to do it? Security ain't doing it. They just waiting for their chance to hit. All right?
They're waiting.
I don't come in that club to try to hit. I don't come in that club for pussy. I come in a club because I see women as women and not objects and not trophies and not something you put on the shelf and not something you beat on
and that's
not something you degrade
like,
and downgrade. I see them as goddesses, queens, heavenly bodies, special.
A lot of people act like we're not just normal
my
people.
mission in life.
I feel like a lot of people act like dancers aren't just like normal people.
They act like the women in the strip club are straight
people.
like
everyone's trying to make a way at the end of the day.
Porn stars, and
you're a slave to the corporation, to the factory. Like
they're
I'm just
like
my house is just a different way.
They're dancers.
We're all trying to make a way.
You're artists, and this is how you choose to make your money. At the end of the day.
And I'm not hurting anybody.
And you're not hurting nobody. But they try to come hurt you guys, and at the end of the day, no. We had a situation about 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And the security was not in play.
What they say?
You know who was in play?
Oh, Gemini.
This motherfucker right here was in play. And I told this motherfucker, bro, like, what the fuck you doing? Get the fuck back. And then I'm not even going to explain the situation, who was in it. But I was on point because I already seen how this weird predatory rape vibe having motherfucker was already moving with other girls. So I'm no longer having fun at this point. Fuck my drink, fuck everything. I'm watching him. And then when he was with this one innocent girl, and at the end of the day, nah, we're not doing that. He was like, oh, my bad. No, you know, motherfucker. Like, we don't play that in here.
No,
and you know what?
You
know what, though?
Trouble.
This one motherfucking bitch was like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that because you don't officially work. I said, shut up.
I mean, to an extent.
I told her, shut the fuck up. I said, end of the day,
get him the fuck out of here.
This particular situation, I'm not going to wait while this dude is literally sitting there trying to do rape vibes on one of the girls in this club while I go look for no, fuck that. I'm handling this right now. And if they got a problem with that, and then they just got a problem with that. But at the end of the day, I stopped her from being mutilated. And the other girls, they're like, no, that's not how I move. And at the end of the day, by her being her co-worker, she should have literally swooped in and be like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, because
you feel me? She should have had her back before me. Like, what?
Remember when I told you about that situation? My sister got angry with me because there was another girl that I was working with. I'm not name dropping. She got so sauced, like so drunk, shit-faced to the point she could not stand up and walk without help walking. And I took her to my apartment and I let her sleep like on my couch. And my sister, you know, she stays with me. She's like throwing a fit, getting pissed off. She's like, I don't know her. Why is she here? I said, but you would respect, like, as a woman to a woman, would you want a woman, even if you weren't like best friends, to be passed out on the fucking sidewalk in the middle of, you know what I'm saying? All by herself. Like, I am going to look out for another woman, even if I'm not best friends with her. Like, I let her take a nap in my couch. I was like, she's clearly not okay. She needs to rest. I don't care if you feel some way, like, this girl needs to rest. She can't be driving. And my sister was literally, like, mad about that. And I feel like a girl's girl would understand. And they'd be like, yeah, if you don't understand looking out for women, like, you're not a girl's girl.
Yeah, for real.
Even
like,
if I didn't know you,
like,
if I saw
you
someone
to-
sleep in the fucking parking lot, nodding out, or
a
whatever,
woman,
like,
when you
no,
the
like,
fact
come
that
with me, get a ride.
like, and I'm with you on that one too, because like at the end of the day, this is not the place probably to air that, but at the end of the day, like that was fucked up on that situation, just as fucked
Yeah.
up as what happened in the club.
That made
when
me so angry. I told her,
the female should have
as a
had
woman-
your back before me because she saw it at almost the same time
this
that
world
I
is
did.
dangerous for women. You can't
You know what
leave
I'm saying?
someone
Like,
passed out in the fucking
you
parking
can't-
lot.
Let me say this to any dancers that may be watching.
There's girls that get murdered.
At the end of the day, to any dancers that may be watching, to anybody that might be going into the dancing field or whatever the fuck case it is, or just females in general, at the end of the day, if you're a dancer, yes, y'all are in some competition to a degree, but at the end of the day, if you about your shit, you
But
should
I
not
still
have
care
to
about
sit.
all the
If
girls.
you're about,
I don't
hold
want
on,
to see
let
any
me
of
get
them
this
like.
out. Let me get this out. If you're a dancer and you're watching this is take it how you want. Advice is like chewing gum, chew it, get the flavor out, spit it out.
Yeah.
You're there to make your bread. They're there to make their bread. They're there to make their bread. At the end of the day, though, y'all all still women.
We're all
If you
still
see,
women.
if you,
I'm sorry. You got me.
I know I'm not a woman, but let me get this out.
You got me hyped.
At the end of the day, if you see a girl being mistreated or taken advantage of, fuck the competition, fuck the bread. Make sure that girl's good because y'all supposed to have some type of sisterhood.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you
should
feel me?
look out for each other's
Because
safety.
if you're about your bread, if you're about your money, you're gonna make your money anyway. It doesn't matter how pretty this other girl is. It doesn't matter what her body looks like because your qualities is what's gonna make you your bread. Her qualities gonna make her bread.
And
Her
you're not
qualities
gonna
gonna
be
make her
everyone's
bread.
tea.
But like at the end of the day, the respect for human life, the respect for sisterhood of females,
Yeah.
you should not be so cutthroat that you could care less if you see a
someone's
girl
like,
being
dying,
taken advantage of.
whatever.
And you shouldn't be so green and fucking slow and
So
dumb to be like, well, it's not my problem. Like, oh, she should know. But
It
no,
is your
man.
problem.
Sometimes if
A
you
woman
pull,
to a woman. What if that was you in that position? What
That
if you
part.
were being raped? How would you feel?
What if you dropped
You'd be
too much?
traumatized. You would
know,
feel awful.
it's just-
Like, no, a woman to woman. It doesn't matter if you don't fuck with that person. Like, you still should care about. We should still care about each other's safety.
Oh shit.
Because even as a human being with empathy, I don't want to see someone in a dangerous, horrible situation.
Don't
Like,
be
that's
so
not right.
envious
That's
and
still not
arrogant
right.
to think that you can never be in a situation where you need somebody. And what if it's the one person that you turn your back on or turn the other cheek
What
on?
if it was you? That's
and
all
not
I'm
the
saying.
other cheek of like, oh, you got slapped in and you turn the other cheek. No, you turned the other cheek because you didn't even, you saw what was going on and you let that happen and you didn't, like, no, don't, come on, man.
Think about if you were in that position.
If
How
you
would
were in
you
that
feel?
position,
You would want someone to be there looking out
and
for
you
you.
can't be so blind and arrogant to think that you'll never be in a position. Nobody's that good. Nobody's that
Yeah.
perfect. I'm a
Nobody's
bad
immune
motherfucker. I
to
barely
something
get in
happening
situations
to them.
myself. But we gotta be humble, humility,
Yeah.
and then in that place, we can't be cutthroat. Like, I mean, healthy competition.
There's boundaries. Like
healthy
set your
competition
boundaries.
is a
But
real
you don't
thing.
need to
It's a
be
good thing.
to the point that you don't even care what happens if somebody's fucking nodding out in the parking lot. Like, that's basic
part.
human empathy. Have some fucking empathy that's set aside from the job.
What we did whenever, like, if I'm taking people that can't drive, hey, look, you mind taking, she can't, I make sure everybody gets home safe. If they need a ride, I got them. It don't matter where it
I've
is,
taken
no matter
people
how
2
far,
hours away
we make sure that they're good.
because the fuck I look like as a woman, knowing that I'm a woman, watching another woman sleeping on the fucking sidewalk, passed out, drunk, drooling from the mouth, can't even walk. You're not fucking, like, no, come on. I'm gonna make sure you get home
Come on,
safe.
like, you want to get on the show? Come on.
I mean, even, fuck it. Like, if it's 2 hours, I believe in karma. God sees the good deeds. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure you're safe. I'm gonna get you home, tuck you in bed, do what I gotta do. You're not going to end up another statistic
I've been
murdered on
doing
the
that
news
for
because you're a dancer and you're a woman.
probably like 3-4 years
Fuck
now.
that.
Make sure everybody gets home. And I don't charge the females. Now, if you're a customer, I've said this before. If you're a customer, you're gonna pay because you're gonna pay that Uber. I'm not gonna charge you on the late, but I make sure you get home safe.
Yeah.
And I remember I actually made a friend from that. This is probably about 2 months ago. The guy and his wife, they used to come here. I haven't seen them lately, but like they was causing havoc that day. They was having a good time though. They was ball splits, spending plenty of money, getting plenty of dances and stuff, money at the stage. And that night, the first night that I saw them, they loved you, they loved a couple other girls.
They were actually,
and at the end of the day,
I have a story.
I made sure that I took them to their hotel, like all the way to their hotel. And he was, I don't know, he said he was gonna give me like $20, $40 or whatever it was. I wasn't really pressed about that. I just knew that they were literally shit faced. They were sloshed like a motherfucker. I got him to the room. He got out. He didn't pay me. I didn't care. But when I saw him, maybe the next night, I don't know. It might have been the next night. It might have been a couple nights. What happened? But at the end of the day, he wasn't too drunk. He wasn't too drunk to remember me. Yeah. And he remembered me, and he actually he gave me $20 and bought me a drink. And me and him was cool ever since. Every time he comes in there, man, you're the guy that got us home safe. I said, yeah, because you was either gonna get your ass beat by security,
that's what I said
or you was
about
gonna be
karma,
walking. And I just seen something.
I had that motherfucker who left his phone. He left his phone at the workplace. I turned it into no, this was somebody else, but it's a kind of a similar example how he remembered me. Guess what? I turned his phone into the lost and found, made sure it got back to him, and they called him, got it back to him, everything. Fast forward, I dropped my phone on the concrete and the entire screen cracks.
Oh, wow.
Well, this man who I turned their phone to them and made sure they got their missing phone, fast forward to the future, right? I dropped my phone on concrete, the entire screen cracks. And he happens to be like a phone repair shop owner.
Damn.
And he fixed my phone screen for me in return for the favor.
That's what's up.
Not priced. He did it for me. So that's why I say karma. It does come back eventually. It could be good karma coming back for doing something good for somebody else.
That part. We're gonna do a show on karma.
There's so many. I could go on
I would love to do a show on karma because I've learned karma don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like the karma, for good people, us good people, we've compared some stories. I've seen karma literally swoop down instantly and literally disable somebody's car.
I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh.
But I won't say which.
Yeah.
Here's the perfect example of karma. Be careful how you treat people. If you treat them like hot garbage, be careful about that. Because let me tell you all a story. I will make it quick. I'll try to make it quick.
That's what that was
Not going to say what club. There was a club once upon a time. I tried to audition. They told me, you're not what we're looking for. Basically, you're not good enough for us. That's basically what they implied.
Their mistake.
And guess what happened? Fast forward a couple months down the line. I walk into this club with a big celebrity booking out the club, and their security was basically we're telling you what to do, step aside. I felt so powerful in that moment. I came back months later to a place that tried to shit on me and tell me I wasn't good enough for them with somebody they look up to booking out their place. Oh, talk about karma. Be careful how you treat people.
Because at the end of the day,
you don't know.
Some people.
And I have the A&R managers. I have the manager of this record label, of this celebrity I hung out with. We're in contact, and he's getting me connected.
Because at the end of the day, some people can only see what's right in front of them. And if whatever's right in front of them is usually powered by their opinion, powered by their thought process. And if they have a small mind, they can't see what could be down the line. That's why I never judge anybody from first meet.
God sees everything.
I never really judge people. I usually look deeper into a person and to see what potential is there. And that's usually how I'm able to motivate and inspire people because I see sometimes what they don't see. Yeah. So for this, future superstar here.
Not a superstar.
Future.
I don't want to throw
I said,
stuff like
no,
out
listen,
into the universe.
This is what I'm saying.
So I know,
But when you claim it, you make
I
it
did
happen.
manifest it.
Yes, you did.
I didn't think that would happen.
And look, she
You
not
know
even.
how
Hold
many
on,
people
no.
make it out of Iceberg?
Let me help.
That's a
Let
miracle
me
right
pull
there.
your collar right quick. She's not even telling you the whole detailed part. She was not even on the list to get into VIP.
I was not, and
and
they told me to let her in the section.
Let me buzz for you for a second. She literally had an inside connect who literally pulled some strings and got her in that section and became the life of the section and the highlight of the section, so that to the point where that superstar that she's talking about literally fuck with her and rock with her all night.
He
and
got
her manager
my personal number.
literally liked her and rock with her
Mind y'all,
all night.
This is the manager of Young Blue, the one who sings
Really?
Ice. Yes, he manages Young Blue, and he fucks with me. I don't want to I believe in evil eye, but just know I'm in contact with some people.
Bosses moving.
That's all y'all need to know.
This
this year, I'm fucking going hard. I'm going all out. I'm putting my best foot forward.
Going hard too.
I'm putting some effort in. This will not go to waste. This connection will not go to waste. So everybody who tried to make me feel like shit and bully me and shit, buckle up. You're in for a fucking ride, because this year is gonna go crazy. Okay. Now that I've met who I've met, this year's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy anyway. Whether
it's up with y'all. It's up. Let me humble myself real quick. Evil eye is real. I need to do my little sage burn. Motherfuckers be hating. But I'm a good fucking person at the end of the day. And that's why I keep getting poured on with blessings. And it's only going to keep getting worse.
And I always say, the universe don't miss. For her, one,
what are the odds
get ready
of
in the time
bumping
frame
into
that she
such
got
a
ready
big celebrity in West Virginia
and
getting the latest number?
And
what
to
are
be
the
pulled
odds?
into that circle.
That is God's word.
Table.
That is God's fucking miracle. That is God's gift for me. Like, I've waited over 10 years to have a connection like this.
It's coming.
The wave is fucking coming. It's coming.
But I wanna to
that got like way. I got so motivational. I just get so hyped.
My little quick little story about karma.
Y'all don't even know my fucking story.
I took, and I mentioned it in a past episode in season 1. I took 3 friends to Ocean City to a 5-star hotel, and I had to pay for that. Even one of the friends that also worked at this club, one of the friends was like, I can't afford to go to the restaurant. I said, you're with me. I got you.
Yeah.
You feel me? We never separated. It was always 4 of us at one time. We were always together. And even when we went to the rooftop hotel, the one that wanted to eat but couldn't really afford to eat, I bought her a meal. Bought her a steak, probably the best steak she ever had. And no, this place is really, really, really good. Their steaks are amazing. And they literally are, it's an Italian restaurant that literally has Italian boundaries. In other words, what I'm saying is the way they make their food is like if they were back in Italy, in France. They don't have shredded cheese. They don't have a lot of things that American foods have. It's literally all foreign, and their food is really good, like really good. I think her steak, and they don't really have sides. Your sides is literally just if you ever went to McCormick and Schmidt and National Harbor or any McCormick and Schmidt or any Italian type restaurant, you'll know what I'm saying. Like you just gotta get used to going to those type of places to know how to order the type of food. Which is funny because now I digress. So the dude, I seen the lamb chops. And I was like, man, I don't want lamb chops. And he like fries. And I was like, I don't want lamb chops with French fries. And I said French fries to this guy. And he was like, okay. And I picked something else that really looked good. Come to find out, fries was just fried rice. I'm like
tomato.
So, and then that's communication too, because the guy didn't really, and I'm not gonna say when it was because of his vernacular speech or because of language barriers. He could speak English, and he heard me say French fries. Like
He could speak French.
he could have been like, no, it's not French fries. So there was another lady that brought out my ex-friend's food. Not ex-girlfriend, but ex-friend, because I'm gonna tell you why in a second. And I told her, and I was like, well, I was trying to order XYZ because, he said fries, and I didn't want French fries with it. She said, oh no, that's just how they say fried rice.
Oh.
She literally communicated, broke down everything, and explained everything. And so I was able to order a meal knowing that it came over fried rice. And I was like, man. So I gave her the tip. You feel me? Well, actually, I gave her a $20 tip, and I gave him a $10 tip, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be like, oh, those niggas come here. And then I never will get that bad rap. Never will get that bad rap. Like, not at this hotel. I've stayed there over 10 times in the last 4 years. But anyway, we ended up having, I had a good meal over fried rice. She had a good meal, steak probably she'd never had like before. And first time at the beach, by the way. The other two, we just wanted to drink, got them drinks, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if I bring you on something, I am going to be the one that takes the lead with most things. If you want to buy something, sure, by all means, you have that right. You feel me? But like if I bring you to somewhere, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing my part as a gentleman, as the one that invited you. You feel me? Went out on the balcony, took pictures, boom, boom, boom. Went down on the boardwalk, stayed there for the entire night. My one friend, who I was casual with, and if you don't know what that means, you're watching the wrong show still, wanted to watch the moon. No, I'm sorry. Wanted to watch the sunrise. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock. We literally stayed on the beach until fucking 5:30, 6 in the fucking morning. Nonstop. We were there having fun. They was in the water. I ain't getting in the ocean. I can't barely see you through that dirty water anyway. And at nighttime, I'm definitely not getting in the ocean.
On a crab.
Or a shark or anything like no. I'm black, nigga. We're not doing that. I'm not getting in the water. I let them get in the water. I took pictures. The one who I bought the meal for, she wasn't getting in the water either. But at the end of the day, like, I was just giving her some little tidbits or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's never been in the beach before. I said, be careful, because as the waves come up and hit your feet, literally, it's going to be like you're on the escalator. Because you know what? Every time the water hits you, the water, it brings you down. And you're going to be like, the water's waist high. You're like, how did I get here? Because it literally just pulls you down. So I'm just giving a little tidbit, boom, boom. All right, so it was overcast, so there was no sunrise. Couldn't see it because of the overcast. Go back to the hotel. You feel me? Follow me now. We go back to the hotel. They on some wanting to drink shit. Like at the end of the day, like I could use some breakfast. We'll go downstairs, boom, boom. So we stayed in the room for maybe 30 minutes, and then we all together, nobody left alone, went down to the restaurant. Those three was not in the mood to eat. They went out right outside the hotel. There's the little like grotto or whatever you want to call it. And my one little friend who I was casual with literally just wanted to go and jump and run around in the water and look for like little the crabs with the shell.
The horseshoe crabs.
The horseshoe crabs. She was trying to find those and find shells and do all that. And then the other two were just kind of like milling around, sitting down, whatever.
They use those for vaccines. They use those for vaccines.
Really?
Those crabs.
They're very
It's like something in their
They're
blood.
weird looking crabs. They're weird looking crabs. But at the end of the day, I'm a cancer, so like it is what it is. Those are my brothers. Brothers. I was inside and I ordered French toast. And when I tell you at the Cambria Hotel, I didn't know that when we was helping Jess's mom, they have 4 Cambrias in the same vicinity. That's interesting. Because that is a top-notch hotel. If you go to Ocean City, if you go to Jersey,
like the tourist area.
I don't know.
It had
4 of those?
They have more hotels. Like,
so honestly, they're probably like a 4-star rating in the restaurant and hotel thing. But probably to me, they're 5-star. I've been going there since 2022. I've been there at least 15 times to Ocean City at the same hotel. It's the only hotel I stay at. You feel me? The service, the customer service, the way they treat you is top tier to me. It's 5-star to me. So I'm eating French toast, and when I tell you it was the best French toast I've had outside of my house ever, I literally told that last, damn, you should have warned me it was gonna be as good. Like, I know, let's get back to it. You know, we're gonna get back to that. But because we're on the karma thing, and I wanted to just show y'all.
Hey, maybe karma has to do with size.
Like, I just wanted to show y'all the karma because these bitches were up to no good, and I don't know how you be up to no good when you've been taking on a 5-star trip, treated right, no weird stuff, and then still try to literally be weird. Right. I don't know. So they were probably scheming the whole time. So long story short, the one friend I was casual with, just that I keep saying it because that actually makes a difference, was like, hey, look, can you go to the store, grab me a bottle, blah, blah, sorry, but cool. I was gone for 30 minutes, came back, and then I literally brought the bottle back, and they were coming back like, we're going to the beach. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to the beach because we're leaving today to come back home. I'm going to let y'all go, and boom. And then when they came back to the room, literally everything had went all the way left to the point where the one who I literally thought was a really good friend literally just turned on me like straight evil. At the end of the day, they literally were like, I say essentially virtually spit in my face. After getting the free trip, after having the best time of their lives, some of the best steak of their lives, and the first time at the beach, to sit here and try to be like, this man did this, did this, did this. How do you get that kind of energy? But however, because my whole point was about how instant karma was on this one. As I was walking to my car, and I would say the ringleader was walking inside with the fucking just straight look on her face, I went to my car, started it up, waiting for it to warm up, and that one came back out. The back and forth gave me pause because it's like, why are you back and forth, back and forth? Come to find out, before I left the parking lot to come home, 4-hour drive, the car would not start. The car broke down. The car had to be towed. Karma was sitting on the rooftop of the rooftop hotel. When I say instant karma, that car that she just got out of the shop that was working just fine, now all of a sudden it's not working because why you touched a good person? You really shitted on a good person. And that is what I mean by instant karma. Does it mean that if it didn't turn out that way, that the car still would have broke? I don't know. But at least they would have had a ride home. They would have had somebody that would have been there to help them. At the end of the day, they sat there for I don't know however long while I was crying my eyes out going home.
Yeah.
They were stuck in Ocean City looking stupid. And even more stupid when they motherfucking goddamn had to go call somebody to come get them and get the car towed later. Now, these 3 girls work at the club that I frequent. This is also karma protecting me continuously. They tried to get me banned and barred. The owner said, he's done nothing to me. If it happens outside of here, and you don't even your story don't even make sense. I don't understand really what you're really trying to say.
Look more into
I'm not barring him. They were like, if you don't bar him, we're quitting. And they literally 2 out of the 3 quit. Not there no more. At the end of the day, instant karma is instant karma, and that is going to be on another show more in depth. But back to the topic. I'm sorry.
Does size matter?
We literally just do this, y'all. Yeah, and I said in the description that it's probably going to be a mix.
Y'all tell me, does size matter for y'all? Because I'm one of the women that if I really fuck with somebody and I feel really close bonded to them, the size, like, it's not the most important thing that I look at. I know every woman isn't the same. But for me, y'all tell me, how do you feel? Because for me, I don't really base how I fuck with somebody just off like the size.
Well, I mean, obviously, but so if the size isn't an issue, what is the most important thing that you look at for a man? Like genuine transparency and
lies and respect. Because you can say you can love someone and not be in love with somebody based off your actions that you show them. if you prove to me that you keep disrespecting me and lying to me, you don't have any honesty, then that shows you don't give a fuck about me. You're not in love with me. You might be infatuated or lust over me, but you're not in love with me if you can't even tell me a basic truth.
So
That's how I feel.
okay, let's say that
Honesty and respect.
So
I'd rather you respect me and be loyal and show me truth, honesty, respect, really.
And if you have that
Then just say
already,
that
because
you love me.
let's say you have a person
You can
that's
say
honest,
anything.
the truth, and
Show
they
me.
move in a certain way. What, aside from that, aside from size not mattering, what is it that you desire from that opposite person?
What is it that I desire?
If they're honest, if they move correctly.
You mean intimately wise?
I mean, just in general. Because you said love,
Because-
respect. Respect is not intimate. Respect is just in general.
Respect, as in, like, if you let another woman think they have one up on me, then you need to, like, go out the door. Because, like,
That's not
I'm a
what
fucking
I'm
queen,
saying.
how
Is,
dare you?
what are the other attributes that make you feel secure?
What makes
If
me
they're
feel secure?
honest, if they're respectful, if they're loyal, if they love you, and they've got great
Gentleness. Gentleness is a huge one.
Boom.
I was in a domestic relationship for a couple years, and I used to get
Was it
the
just one
snot
or was
beat
it
out of me.
multiple?
Only one. I've only ever been in one.
Okay.
He used to beat the snot out of me. I'm not gonna like throw people under the bus and shit, but I'm just saying.
No.
But gentleness now that I have healed and left that situation, and I can see clearly, and logically, I can see clearly and logically.
Just came.
Now that I'm out of that like trauma bond, now I think to myself, I'm like, I have to have a man that's gentle. I can't do aggression. I can't do aggression. You can't be verbally attacking me, threatening me, throwing objects at me. Even that stuff is just like, I can't do the loud noises now. I'm triggered by that. I can't do the screaming. Any kind of like aggression. Like, I need a gentleman, someone that's like, hey, like, gently touches me, gently holds me close. I can't do that aggression or violent shit. Like, automatically, I will run away because I've already been through it once, and I'm like, I will not do anything that's aggressive to me. Like, I will walk away from you immediately. A gentleman is a very good sign.
So
gentleness.
and then we're gonna try to wrap because I don't want this camera to
with me physically and my heart.
I don't want this camera to kill us. But just touching on that point real quick, you say you're past the trauma bond.
Yeah. A trauma bond is like very hard to break.
But it is breakable.
But it's possible.
So for somebody that's watching,
recognize that you deserve better.
For somebody that's watching, and nobody's the same, nobody can move the same, nobody's brain works the same. But for somebody that's watching, what worked for you? Because there are some people that literally like are trauma bonded, like from a heroin addict to heroin, and they cannot literally get past that. They will enjoy the fruits and labors of a good God, but still go back to the trauma bonded.
I have a very good method for that.
Please give it to us.
A huge reason that I overcame my trauma bond, and it was not easy to do. People don't understand until they're in that situation. They're like, oh, just leave. Like, no, you don't know until you're in that situation.
It's not that easy. No.
It's not that easy. It's like breaking a drug addiction, because the way that they manipulate people, they're narcissists. The way that those people create those trauma bonds and bond with you like that, they like draw you in a certain way that they get you so attached, like you're hooked to a drug. They hook you like a drug. And something that I tell people would help me, first, make a list. Every time they say or do something that hurts you and disrespects you, write it down on a list. By the time you feel ready to leave that relationship, I guarantee that list is going to be pages long. So every time they try to reel you back in, apologize, act like they still love you and still want to be with you and have another chance, keep reading over and over and over until it sticks in your fucking mind, until it ingrains in your head.
So
their list is like 500 reasons long.
So,
Keep reading over that. Keep reading over that. And think about if you should really forgive that person. And also, another thing is they trick you and brainwash you so bad to the point by the time you're trauma bonded, you keep thinking all of the things that they have said to you are true. You won't find somebody else. I love you. I care about you. Me putting hands on you, me doing this, controlling, slamming you into the walls, that is for your protection. That's so you obey me because I have the best interest for your life. This is what needs to happen. You'll understand. There's so many ways that they like twist things and manipulate and get these women so attached and like emotionally vulnerable to the point you believe everything that they're telling you and you feel like it's true. You don't think that you have value. You don't think that you can get out and do better. And I am living proof. I've miscarried. I've been slammed into the wall. I've had my head sliced. I mean, this sounds horrible, but I'm telling you, a trauma bond is breakable. It's possible. Please understand. Keep reminding yourself you had a life before this person. You can have a life. It's possible to have a life after them too. You can break it if you remind yourself it's possible for you to have that future and that you deserve that better future. That's how I broke mine. I had to constantly like remind myself, I can have a better future. I deserve a better future than this. I will make a better future. I'm valuable and I deserve so much more. You have to keep just reminding yourself the things that this person is telling me are not true. That's what they want me to think. But it's not true.
this was supposed to be funny and poppy, but at the end
And then
of the day,
it took
at the end of the day,
Oh,
like
it took
if
such
we
a
can
time.
help,
Okay.
if we can help someone, then fuck the comedy, because it's about each one teach one.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything.
This was an
this was a
authentic
mixed
show.
bag
I mean, we
tonight,
just kind of go off
so we
what
hope
we
y'all like enjoyed it. We
and
love
feeling.
the comments. Thank you, Gemini.
Thank you
My
guys.
bestie. My
I
bestie.
can't bend my finger.
That's
I have
right.
to do like
Look,
a.
hold on.
Can I do an inverted?
Teamwork make the dream work. No, give me out of hand. No, put this down.
Right here.
Rest this hand. Give me this hand.
I look like the fucking guy
No.
from the scary
Come
movie
on.
who's ready to stir the pie.
Get this one down. Get this one up.
Ooh.
And then give me the yeah. And then curve. Look. So this one's straight.
Oh,
And then we make a heart.
we're doing gang signs.
Bing bong.
Don't
No,
switch.
that's not a gang. This is the heart. This is the gang heart. And then she's like, right. So, but we definitely appreciate everybody for
Thank you guys. We
joining.
appreciate it.
Love the comments.
I know
That
this
was
is-
fire.
I
You
know
don't
these shows are
understand.
kind of like random. I mean, we just
I'm
that's how you can tell they're not
You get the
scripted.
top badge.
We just
You get
go
the
off
top.
what-
No, we don't do scripts. We just
we go off
we
what
do
we're
emotion.
feeling, and we just try to
We
keep
do
everything
emotion.
real,
So
like our opinions on
top
things, how we
fan.
feel, and
Get
stuff
the
like
top
that.
fan,
So
Gemini. Thank you for doing.
we
what
try
you
to
do.
keep it real. That's all.
And we're gonna like close it here. I pray so hard that this camera recorded all 1 hour and 18 minutes, because this
Yeah.
was a fun and powerful and informational and very informative show. So like
Yeah.
we're gonna end it here.
Good night, guys. Mwah.
We love y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you for the positivity and the good comments.
And
It helps us
later.
grow.
Please.